speaking in this town. That was really stupid. Money, 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 shiny, 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 shiny gold ringy of shininess. Hi everybody, my name's Zelda. I wasn't doing anything weird. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. The previous video, we did something across the Great Sea that I don't remember at the top of my head right now because... Oh, I remember now. We were opening up the way to the Wind Temple. I apologize for my forgetfulness. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded because I've been studying for finals and I was doing the 12 days of gaming, so it's been a little while since I've recorded, so I might be a little bit rusty, but in today's video, we're gonna be going into the next dungeon in the game. So without further ado, let's go! Lady gear to you. As with the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Makar too has some special role to play in these events. Discovering the role is your duty. I'm certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Alright, now before I do anything else, I just want to take some time to appreciate Makar real quick, because just look at him! The way he's running is just so cute! It's so adorable and squishy! Well, I don't know if he's squishy because he's like a wooden person, but he just looks so adorable! I'm surprised that I did that on my first try because I was looking at my gamepad to look at the thing while I was conducting that, but I did it on my first try. In your face. Oh my god, no. I was just looking at the Wind Temple thing, and I was remembering Josh Jepson's Let's Play where he was like, swirly, Wind Temple swirly. But we're not here to promote other Let's Players, we're going to be continuing on through our own Let's Play in this game, because we are cool and stuff like that. Alright, so, Makar, he controls very similar to Medley. How you can take... How you control him is you need to use the command melody to do some stuff like that. The command melody, as it's been proven throughout the entire game, lets you control other things. We control the statues and Tower of Gods, we control Medley in the Earth Temple, and now we're controlling Makar. Makar, I have to say something real quick. Between Medley and Makar, I prefer Medley between them, but Makar has some really, really cool game mechanics. I think his flying controls feel just a little bit better than Medley's. Okay. What I'm basically trying to say is that Medley, I prefer her character, but Makar, I prefer his gameplay. That's all I was trying to say. We got some whiz robes right there. We can suit in more base because we're cool. We can take care of the magic because it's all magical and stuff like that. And we have some whatever these enemies are called. I don't remember what's on my head. I think they're Stalfos. I don't know. I had a caption when we first saw them saying what they were, and I'm too lazy to go back into my footage to look for that. So yeah, hey, we defeated him on the first cycle. Teabag. Okay, no, I won't do that. I did that enough in that Halo video, so I'm not gonna be doing that to Wind Waker. I won't destroy everybody's dreams. Or something like that. Let's take out the hammer, and hammer time! Yeah. And we go over here, now that we have the iron boots of ironness, we can go over here, put them on, and... whee! That was exciting. But... something that I want to do, I completely forgot, admittedly I forgot about the whiz rope down there, so that's why I was taking control of my car, and then I realized that the whiz rope was right there, so I had to go take care of him first. What we want to do is you want to go over to these sand pits, because Makar has the ability to plant trees. Now, this is some pretty interesting history behind this in terms of the game's development, which I'm not going to be going to quite yet, because it will require... Aw, man, I should have had Link down there. Oh man. Whatever. I'm sounding like the Blitz from How I Met Your Mother. I was like, aw man. I'm a nerd. I watch too much Netflix. And we have the orange ruby. Oh yeah. So what we really want to do to progress through our path of glory is to control Makar again and go over here, because if you try flying through the wind turbine thingies, then you're not going to be able to go through stuff. And can Makar... Will Makar be able to hit the switch? Okay, this is something that always confuses me about this game, because my long-time viewers know that the Majora's Mask is my favorite of the 3D Zelda games, so I play the game way more often than I play some of the other games. And in Majora's Mask, you control different mask transformations between for Link. You have the Deku, Zora, and Goron. Not in that order, but whatever. You know what? I'm gonna have a Deku Link. The Deku Link, he was too small to activate any of the switches in the game. But Makar is smaller than Deku Link, so how is Makar able to activate switches but Deku Link wasn't? That's something that I never really understood in the Zelda series. Speaking of Majora's Mask 3D, I've been playing that game on the 3DS recently, and my opinion of that game has kind of been changing as time has gone on, because at first I thought that my mindset was that it's great for players getting into the game, but I still think the Nintendo 64 version is the superior version. Lately, my opinion has been changing. Lately, I've been thinking that the 3DS version is actually the better version. I will still always love the Nintendo 64 version, and I will continue to play the game for forever. But the reason why lately I've been thinking that the 3DS version is better is because I've been realizing just how useful some of the new changes they've made in that game were. The Song of Double Time, for example, in the original version, you could only skip ahead 6 hours exactly. So there's still a lot of waiting around for you to do when you were taking care of side quests, where it would require you to meet up with a character at a specific time. But with how they changed the Song of Double Time in the 3DS version was that they made it so that you could skip to an exact point in time, which is really, really useful. So that, on top of the fact that they added motion controls to the aiming, which makes it a bit easier. Lately, I've been thinking that the 3DS version is the better version. But when I start thinking about that, I then remember the changes that they made in that version that I'm not exactly fond of, like how they changed the swimming controls, which, again, I know I've ranted about this before, but the swimming controls were perfect in the original version. Why did they have to change it in the 3DS version? It makes no sense! Okay, enough ranting now. I think we're getting close to the Tingle statue in this dungeon. Let me check my map. I think we are. Yeah, that's the next room, but I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to get to it yet. Alright, sorry about that sudden cut. I was looking at my notes real quick because I didn't want to be wrong about this, but it looks like what we have to do is I do have a bomb somewhere down here. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. Hope I'm not wrong. Hope I'm not wrong. Yeah! I remember my first couple playthroughs of this game, I was always wondering what the purpose was of this area being a thing. I never really understood it until I discovered that the Tingle statues were in this game. And with that, we now have the final Tingle statue in the game. So we have 100% and one more aspect of the Wind Waker. We're getting very close to the end of this game. We're in the final dungeon, we've 100%ed the Tingle statues. I think we also got all the empty bottles. So, yeah, we're getting very close to the end. Of course, now that I say that, I'm going to be... Wait, this door's locked. I remember what we're supposed to do now. What was the thing a second ago? Oh, yeah, I keep thinking that we're going to be really close to the end of the game, but at the same time, I know that we're more than 10 parts away from this Let's Play being over. So, yeah. Come on. Okay, I was getting worried right there that we wouldn't be able to make it because the flying controls are a bit different from Medley and Makar, so you want to be pretty careful about that. It doesn't take all that long to get used to it, it's just, it takes a minute to get used to. I couldn't think of a better way to word that, I apologize for that. Alrighty then, as now, Makar has been kidnapped. Whatever we gotta do, I miss Makar! No, he was my only true friend in the world! Oh, he's over here. It's just so terrible! Okay, I know he's kidnapped and stuff like that, but I want to take a picture. The stone that blocks the entrance seems to be extremely heavy. The only way you can move it here to you is if you were to become as heavy as a Great Deku Tree himself. Ah, if only the Great Deku Tree were here right now. Alright, so I'm gonna take a picture just let's get a better view of him. And picture! Yay! I don't remember if I already got his statue yet, but whatever. Again, so if you did not see the video where we went to the Nintendo Gallery, how I'm going to be taking care of the Nintendo Gallery figurines is that I'm going to be taking pictures as I go through the game on my own time. But I will not go out of my way to go get them until after the Let's Play is over, because I'm going to make a bonus video at the end of the series demonstrating a complete Nintendo Gallery. Alright, we got some more of these guys right here. I still love these guys. These guys are pretty cool. And I just realized that my heater is turned on right now. If you hear that noise in the background, that's my heater, because it is like 5 degrees outside. It's really, really cold outside. It's actually snowing. Is it still snowing? No, it's not anymore. It's not snowing anymore, but there's still snow on the ground. But yeah, it is really, really freaking cold outside, and it's really, really freaking cold in my room. So that's the reason why I have my heater on. I prefer... voice crack. I prefer the cold over the heat because it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down on a hot summer day, at least in my opinion. So it was pretty nice to get the cold again, and my drawing final actually ended up getting not exactly canceled, but what we were supposed to do for my art final in college was that all the students were going to go into the gallery and we're all going to discuss the drawings, but it snowed the day that it was snowing the day that we had our drawing final. So the teacher emailed everybody saying that he was going to just grade the drawings himself, and like we'd be able to bring drawings home eventually. College was kind of weird that day, admittedly, because the day of my drawing final was also the day of my math final. You're inside the thing! You need to die! Whew. That was scary. That was a scary experience. But as I was saying a moment ago, my math final was the same day as my drawing final, but they decided to cancel school like halfway through the day rather than just cancel it at the beginning of the day like they did the week before. So yeah, that was a little unusual, but hey, I got a day off from school, so that was pretty exciting. Whee! That's not what I'm gonna do. And shaboom! That didn't work. Okay, I'm a little confused immediately. I remember what we're supposed to do now. We're ready for remembering stuff. So we want to do over here as good as getting boots, and whee! You. That's a game system that's unfortunately very underrated. Seriously. I know I've talked about this before, but why didn't people like the Wii U? It's just really sad, because the Wii U has a lot of great games, and I feel like a lot of the games okay, I'm going to predict right now that within 10 years or so, the Wii U's legacy is going to be very similar to the GameCube, where people didn't really like it at the time that it was released, but within a few years, people are going to realize how great the games were. Like, people who've played the Wii U know how good the games are now, but like what I'm talking about in particular are the games that were released late in the system's lifespan, that were kind of like overlooked because the system was going to be discontinued. You saw nothing. I was trying to use the Wind Gods song, but I forgot Makar wasn't here. So that was a little embarrassing, and my voice keeps cracking. Thank God that they did not do that during my French final. Like, oh my God. For my French final, what we had to do was there was this one part where we had a group assignments where we're going to research countries that speak French but aren't France. That's a very great way to word that. we were going to do research for those kind of countries, and so we had a written assignment and we had a spoken assignment, and I was so worried that my voice was going to crack in the middle of the spoken assignment, because like I wasn't really drinking a whole lot of water that day. I don't know why. I usually drink a lot of water. Ah! Fire! Sudden flashbacks of the Halo video. Again with the Halo video. That's not what I'm gonna do. I almost turned on the elements! I'm on fire. This link is on fire. Fire. This link is on fire. I always think that you can go up here, but then I remember you can't, and it's depressing. But as I was saying a moment ago, my voice tends to crack more on days where I haven't been drinking a whole lot of water. So I was really concerned that my voice was going to crack in the middle of the spoken French assignment, but luckily it didn't. So that makes me happy. That's all I was trying to say a moment ago. And let's fire an arrow at your face. Where are you, ya fool? There you are. Haha, you're defeated. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to go over here, and because there's a treasure chest over here. I think this has a treasure chart. I might be wrong about that. No, it's the dungeon map. Hey, I was close. I was thinking there was some format. Oh, okay, we're on the first floor. I was thinking they were on the basement floor for a moment, but no, both of the treasure charts in this dungeon are both on the basement floor. So, that would explain why I look like a dummy right now. I'm running out of magic. I need to get magic real quick. Do you have magic? Yes, you do. Do you have magic? Yes, you do. Do you have magic? Yes, you do. Okay. That was a really dumb way of wording that. Again, it's been a little while since I've recorded a Let's Play video, so I'm a little rusty in recording. With a little rusty, you too can look like me. God, ciao. I have no idea why I'm referencing Cars right now. That's one of those movies where I noticed that a lot of people don't really like it, but I'm a big fan of that movie. Fun story. My grandparents absolutely love Cars. So every month for like about 2 years or so. Maybe not 2 years or so, but it was at least one. It was at least a year, where every month we'd go over to their house to watch Cars, and that's kind of the big reason why I really love Cars, because I have a lot of fond memories of going over to my grandparents' house to watch the movie with them. Alright, so yeah, and speaking of which, there's gonna be like a Cars 3, and there was a trailer for that a long time ago, and that movie seems a lot darker than most Pixar movies, because I had like Lightning McQueen crossing and everything, so I'm not entirely sure how they're gonna be able to pull this off. It could end up being like the best movie in the Cars series. It could end up being one of Pixar's best movies ever. Who knows at this point? But it just seems a little unusual to have that kind of movie, to have that kind of tone for a Pixar movie. Even though Pixar has kind of handled more serious topics and things like that, and they have done a really good job of doing movies like that. Like with Inside Out, I don't know what I'm trying to say. And I fell to my doom. How far did that take me down? I think this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, changing subjects because I lost my train of thought for the Pixar thing. We're gonna be going over here now. Yay! This room. I hate this room. Okay. There is a treasure chest in this room, and we need to destroy all of these to activate it. I don't know why. Bombs will not work for this area. Hammers will not work for this area. We need to use iron boots. So, yeah, this room gets so repetitious. It is so annoying, because we have to go down here and then climb all the way back up there. Can I move this? I am such an idiot. Well, okay, I'm gonna test this first to see if my theory will actually work, because This is like my fourth playthrough of this game, third or fourth, one of those two. And every time, I thought you'd have to go back up to the top of this area and go and continuously fall down this area repeatedly. It did not occur to me until just now that we can move this thing over here. So I want to test to see if this will work, and if it does, I'm gonna look like a huge idiot. So I go over here. I guess I should explain what we're supposed to be doing in this area. We need to move these blocks over to the other side of the room so we can get to an area. Eventually these spikes will go away, but we can't take care of that right now. What we can do is... That does not work! Okay, so we do have to do the stupid route of doing this thing. I'm normally not really all that negative in videos, but my god, I hate this room. Because I was saying a moment ago, we need to move this block all the way over there to that little square that you see off in the distance that you probably wouldn't be able to see if I was using my old capture card, but luckily I'm using a new capture card because I'm awesome. So, we need to move this all the way over there. We need to go back to the top area, and then we need to use the iron boots to fall down. And there is really no way they could fall down here and get back up there faster than this. At least none that I know of. If you guys know a quicker route to destroy those blocks, feel free to tell me in the comments below. But I have spent hours in this area, not at a time, like over the time of my different playthroughs of this game, but I've spent hours trying to think of ways to break those areas without falling down, and the only ways I could figure it out would involve using iron boots to go over to the thing and breaking them and then falling down and getting back over here. So after that, all the spikes will disappear. So I'm gonna cut ahead to destroying all of these because you guys don't need to see how repetitious this gets. Well, there are gonna be new enemies that'll come down here when you, the more you destroy those. So I guess I could speed this part up, I guess. Without going through all that horrible stuff. We should be at the edge of the platform when it happens. I am so happy right now. Oh, we fell down anyway. You know what? I don't care. I'm not going to be fighting these enemies. I don't care that they drop materials we're probably going to need at some point during this Let's Play. I don't care. You guys can stay down here for all eternity because you don't have the awesome leg capacity to jump onto the block and set yourself free. You will starve down here for all eternity. So now that we're done with all the horrible stuff, let's open up the stupid treasure chest, which is going to contain a stupid reward that's so stupid. Now we have the treasure chart. Yay! Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this video. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Next time, we're going to continue on through the Wind Temple. And until next time, it's geared to you. Oh yeah.